Terry, you're very welcome along to the show today. Why did you get in contact?
My husband basically is in the States at the moment. He had to go over a couple of weeks ago for a bereavement. And in the midst of all of this, we got the PCR test. We did everything right. He's in the States. And then the quarantine came up last weekend. The U.S. basically was added to the list. So we're like, okay, we can do this. We can do quarantine. He's meant to arrive this Friday. But then in the midst of that, we couldn't book. The U.S. wasn't on the list. And now all of a sudden we're being told if he arrives on Friday, supposedly a walk-in, and what's going to happen because he may not have a place until Monday.
Okay, so when he went over to attend a funeral, he didn't realise he'd have to quarantine on the way back, or he did? Did he know that?
No, you see, because at that time the U.S. was not on the list. So he's been gone for a couple of weeks.
And so he... So when he went over there, okay, he didn't know it was going to be on the list. Then it was put on the list, and now he's not able to book into a hotel. Is that? Yeah. So I mean, that's an awful dicey predicament for him to be in. How did he find out about that? First of all, was he notified by his airline? Did somebody send him an email from the Department of Justice, or what happened?
No, it was basically through, because he's over on bereavement, but he's checking in with work. They've been so kind to help him to navigate what he needs to get over and to get back into the country. So he was informed by somebody from his work to say, look, you'll need to quarantine. So then we looked into that. And now we're being told the quarantine system has been paused. So this is Wednesday. He's meant to travel Thursday to arrive in Ireland on Friday. So we had made the decision, we'll do the quarantine, we'll do the booking. But when we tried to book last weekend, the U.S. wasn't on the list.
Okay,
so now we're trying to book, and the U.S.
and the hotels
aren't
on the list. Yeah,
but the hotels aren't on the list.
Okay, so what you're saying is that he is happy to abide by the rules, to come home, to quarantine for up to 2 weeks, which I presume would have an impact on his work and on your family life and all of that. And now he can't find a hotel that can take him. What's he going to do, Terry?
That is why we've contacted you. Because we actually don't know. We don't know. Is he going to be kept in America until Monday? Is he going to fly to his connecting flight in the Netherlands and be told, you have to stay in the Netherlands now from Friday to Monday? Will he be like Victor Navorsky in the terminal where he's stuck in Dublin Airport for 3 days? So we actually have no idea what's going to happen. And especially because it was a bereavement, is there compassionate ground because he has a home in Ireland? We're Irish citizens. Could he come home and self-isolate?
Now, of course, we are hearing of some exemptions to the rule. Your husband isn't by any chance an elite rugby player, is he?
No,
right.
Unfortunately not.
He's not an Erasmus student in doing a third level degree and taking a year out, is he?
He's not, no.
Right, okay. It doesn't look as if he's going to make those exemptions then, because they seem to be the most important people that we want back in the country without quarantining. So Terry, is he left in that situation that is he going to get on the plane now? Because I presume there's a financial cost as well. If he doesn't travel, will he get his money back from the airline? Can he swap out his seat, or is he just going to kind of take the trip and see what happens?
And that's where I'm not sure, because literally this morning when I woke up, I didn't have information from him. So he actually contacted the quarantine hotels by email, and they have given him no response. So I was really careful to, will I call the Department of Foreign Affairs? What will I do? So I decided to contact News Talk because maybe we can get some answers now that he's awake, I'm awake. We have about, 8-9 hours before now I retire for the night. And can we figure something out so that we can make a plan? Because right now, we're not sure what to do.
Okay, and I'm not sure what to do either. I don't know. And from what we heard from Owen Corrie, who is the travel expert on this earlier in the show, is that he won't be allowed board the flight until he can prove that he has hotel quarantine set up. So that would seem to indicate to me that he's stuck over in the States. Does he have somewhere to stay? You family over there?
Well, not in the place where he is right now. He doesn't. So it would either be, but I suppose the question is he's not flying Aer Lingus. from America, say to his connecting flight. So he could probably get that far and maybe stay somewhere in Europe. But I'm not sure. So he may have to do that. He may have to postpone the flights.